If you heard, his what he just got done saying about I was in the restaurant industry and that's how I was able to relate. If you don't have the experience, what I'm looking for is how can you take something from your personal life and make it relatable to the job that you're going after. So you don't necessarily need to have the first hands-on experience, but if you can draw a correlation to what you've done in your personal life, that will overcome that obstacle that a lot of people will have. So his was a perfect example of he didn't have sales experience, but what he had, and he overcame that to get that role and to have success. So regardless of the role, everyone I work with is going to have a different line on what's important, but I think my key takeaway would be just that if you don't have the experience, but you have the education, tether it back as best you can to something in your personal life.
Who wants to be next? Okay.
So our position here, and that was spot on. We don't require any sales experience. There's no number of years that you have to have or majors or anything like that you have to have for the sales role. It's if you have that fearless phone presence, if you're goal oriented, self-starter, we teach you everything that you would need to know to jump on the phones and talk to businesses and close sales. But we do want that enthusiastic, persistence, that type of traits for our sales role. But experience is not required.
What about finance and business?
For the finance, for marketing, those types of roles do require, there's a little bit more, requirements for that. Degrees are required for that as well. But we don't have too many, marketing positions open up or, finance positions opening up. Most of the times it's for sales.
I think for us, it would really depend on what level of position. We don't necessarily have an alignment of work experience, 2 years in college or your degree set. So it's a really hard question for me to answer. Much like the statement that was made over here, we will look at contextualizing your previous experience to the role that you're applying for. But if you have an accounting degree and no experience and you're applying for an accounting job, we don't necessarily align the college education to the job requirements just yet. That's something that we're moving towards. But again, like he was saying, similar backgrounds in the area would be really helpful. It just kind of depends on the level of position.